Every single day, from the moment you wake up, thousands of people compete for one thing: your attention. Not because attention is valuable, but because whoever controls your attention eventually begins controlling your thoughts, emotions, decisions, and even your identity. And most people never realize it's happening. That's what makes modern manipulation so dangerous. It no longer looks like force. It doesn't look like propaganda. It doesn't even feel uncomfortable. In fact, the most effective manipulation in history feels entertaining. It feels personal, convenient, comfortable. It feels like freedom. Every time you open your phone, an invisible system begins studying you. Not just what you click on, but what you hesitate on. What makes you emotional? What keeps you watching longer than usual? What triggers curiosity, anger, loneliness, insecurity, or desire? And slowly, over time, these systems build a psychological profile more accurate than most people understand themselves. That's why sometimes social media feels almost alive, like it knows exactly what to show you at the exact moment you're vulnerable enough to consume it. Because modern algorithms are no longer designed simply to entertain people. They are designed to predict human behavior, and prediction eventually becomes influence. Humans like to believe they are rational creatures who think independently, but history tells a very different story. People are emotional first and logical second. Most decisions are not made through deep reasoning. They are made emotionally and then justified intellectually afterward. That's why fear spreads faster than facts. Anger spreads faster than wisdom. And outrage spreads faster than truth. Emotion captures attention, and attention became the most profitable resource on Earth. This is why social media platforms are built the way they are. Notifications, infinite scrolling, short-form stimulation, unpredictable rewards. None of these features are accidental. They are carefully engineered psychological mechanisms designed to keep the human brain engaged for as long as possible. The same behavioral principles used in casinos are now sitting inside millions of pockets around the world. And the dangerous part is that people think they are freely choosing to participate. But the human brain was never designed to resist this level of stimulation. For most of human history, our minds evolved in environments filled with silence, nature, real human interaction, and long periods of stillness. Now suddenly, the average person consumes more information in a single day than ancient humans consumed in months. The nervous system cannot process this properly, so people become mentally exhausted without understanding why. Attention spans collapse. Patience disappears. Silence becomes uncomfortable. And slowly, people lose the ability to sit alone with their own thoughts. That's why so many people instinctively reach for their phone the moment life becomes quiet. Not because they are happy, but because distraction became a form of emotional escape. Modern systems understand this deeply. A distracted person is easier to influence than a self-aware person. An emotionally reactive person is easier to control than a calm person. And an exhausted mind stops questioning things critically. That is why modern media constantly amplifies outrage, fear, division, and emotional conflict. Because emotionally triggered people consume more content, stay online longer, and react more impulsively. In other words, human emotion became a business model. And once you truly understand that, the modern world starts looking very different. You begin noticing how narratives are repeated constantly until they feel true. You notice how algorithms reward emotional extremism. You notice how people slowly adopt opinions, identities, and behaviors without ever consciously choosing them. And maybe the strangest part of all this is that people believe they're thinking more independently than ever before, while being influenced more subtly than any generation in history. Because the highest form of manipulation is not controlling what people do, it's controlling what people want. When a system can shape your desires, fears, attention, and emotional reactions, force becomes unnecessary. People begin participating willingly. That is why modern manipulation doesn't need chains. Only dopamine, distraction, and endless stimulation. And once you finally see how the system works, you start seeing it everywhere.